If you've been searching for a home near the University of Puget Sound that gives you that character of an original 1933 build, space for a real family, and the kind of income potential that most buyers, they just walk right past, then stick around because this North Tacoma home off of 9th Street might be exactly what you've been scrolling for. I'm Josh Barnard with the Barnard Group and Real Broker. And I spend most of my time out in Pierce County opening up doors, especially out here in Tacoma and North Tacoma neighborhoods. So I know this area better than most. I've spent a lot of time here. So why don't we go take a look through this house right here that is just off 6th Ave and steps to the University of Puget Sound. So here we are, 2910 9th Ave. So as you can see, we're in the middle of the street right now, and this is just a quiet, tree-lined neighborhood. North Tacoma, one of the, kind of more sought-after areas in Tacoma. When you get up this direction, you get a little bit older homes in a lot of senses, but they're well taken care of. The neighborhoods are well taken care of. This one has fresh landscaping, also has the bigger trees that give a lot of privacy, a lot of shade. So this one has been updated throughout. So we'll come over here to the side. Pretty good, how are you? Good. Little walkways. Yeah, come over to this side, a little bit bigger on this side, and you have a newer fence. Try to stay out of the sun here. So, nice little area. You got sidewalks, so you got a lot of people that'll be out on those weekends, just walking around the neighborhood. So we're gonna come up on inside. So railings here have been updated and painted. Flooring has been painted. Brand new door put on. Shutters on the house are all new. Light fixtures are new. So the black has really made this this property pop. So when we come on in, we're at the living room right away. This house has been staged. So these hardwood floors in here, when we first come in, they're not original. These are from about the 70s. You got the white millwork package. But good space in here. You got the 6-inch trim on the baseboards. So coming through, we're going to look into the kitchen, and these are actually going to be the original hardwoods. We get a little bit closer look. You can see the nail holes and everything in them. Just a lot of character. So coming through here, updated sink, updated backsplash, updated lighting, cabinetry has been painted. All stainless steel appliances. So, lighting, the industrial type sink and faucet. Coming through, good water pressure. I know that's a big thing for a lot of people. Built-in shelving, spice rack. We come into the dining area. So one thing you may have noticed as we're walking in here is the arch. I mean, that gives a little character of the age of the home. So you got two walkways over here. So this is to the mud room. This is the back door. We'll go out there in just a little bit. So as you see, the original hardwoods run through. We'll go upstairs in just a moment. I'm going to wrap around to the bathroom. So this has updated tile flooring, and then also updated subway tile bathtub shower, dual vanity, lighting package that has matched the rest of the house, and then again we'll look at the water. And then we have toilet back behind the door. One of the things I especially love about this is you have some of these original doorknobs. Some of these are hard to find, and sometimes they're at the antique shops, but this house has them at least throughout the main floor. Let's look in here. So we've got a built-in. This door to my left, we'll go there in a little bit. That is to the basement. This is going to come into one of the bedrooms, probably used as the primary, but this is the closet that is right next to it. And then the primary is a pretty good size. This is out towards the front of the house. We've got a closet over here. Come around. It's not a huge closet. It's got 2 rows for clothes. We'll walk around so you can see the size of this bedroom. So pretty good sized. And then it goes directly out to the living room. So here's the entrance. So it just runs into a big circle. Okay. So we'll run through the kitchen one more time, and then we will head upstairs. So one thing you'll notice about these types of homes, a little bit older homes, is the stairs tend to be a little on the steeper side, and then also they're not as wide of a step. So coming upstairs, again, as you see, it's got the antique handles. So straight ahead, this is going to be just a little closet, no light in here. Off to the right, we've got an office area. So this one does not have a closet. So the technical is it is not a bedroom, although it can be used as a bedroom. And it also, you could use this closet out in the hallway as the closet for this bedroom or office. So across the hall, we have a bedroom. Let there be light. So it's a decent sized. Notice the ceiling. So you do have some angle on the ceiling. Okay, so you got a closet with some shelving. A door here. Or you can hang some of your garments. And then this is going to be more the attic space. So you can store things in here. They did put linoleum in here, not really lighting, but yeah, good storage area, good place for hide and seek. All right, let's run downstairs to the basement. Now, when this person owned the home, they did some work on it, updated it, but they also used it as a rental for college kids at UPS. So that is, UPS is one of the better schools, one of the better colleges in the nation. And it is 0.6 miles from this house. A short walk or a short drive. So we'll come over to the right here. So this is just a large living room. Now, one of the nice things about this down here is, one, it is very cool. It's a warm day, but it's also has a separate entrance. So if you wanted to rent this out by itself, that is a definite possibility. So there is a closet here, so this could be used almost like a bedroom. So this here is updated furnace. It is gas. We'll run around to the other side. Actually, this is right here. This is a little storage room. This is kind of nice. You have updated electrical here. And then you got a lot of storage in here, which is pretty convenient. So now, bathroom downstairs. So it's a 3/4 bath. You got your toilet here, sink and shower, just a stand-up shower. You've got washer and dryer. And you also have a bedroom down here. Go ahead and... So let's zoom out real quick and take a second and talk about what it's like actually living here. So you're a few minutes from 6th Ave, which is one of the most walkable little strips in all of Tacoma. There's coffee shops, there's restaurants, there's nightlife, there's all of it. So you're close enough to the Stadium District that it's worth mentioning Stadium High School, which, random fact about that, but it's a fun one, is it's a castle-looking building that a lot of people recognize from movies. 10 Things I Hate About You. So it was actually built in 1906 as what was supposed to be a luxury hotel before it became a school. So for families, this home falls in the Tacoma School District with Grant Elementary, Hilltop Heritage Middle School, and Stadium for the high school. For commuters, you're a short little hop from I-5 and just minutes from downtown Tacoma. And if you're thinking about buyer weighing, do I want a long-term appreciation or a short-term flexibility? This location historically has held its value very well because close in, walkable, and it's tied to an institution that isn't going anywhere. So that's the kind of thing that matters 5 to 10 years down the road, not just on move-in day. So a little bit of insight for you. Pop outside here. So this is the separate entrance. So good space in the backyard. You have a 2-car detached garage, which is really nice. Little garden bed here. Garden beds back here, updated landscaping. Side of the house with the fence. Now this tree right here is kind of nice. This is a plum tree, and it is loaded, as you can see. And these are all set up so you can start gardening whenever. So back of the house. Go ahead and go inside the garage. Now, here with the garage, this is kind of the masterpiece of this house. Go ahead and open that. See if one more time. All right, it's not working right now. But the masterpiece in terms of this, One, this is a very good spot, a foundation size. So in Tacoma right now, ADUs have become all the rage. So you have a large space where you could have a second home built out here, especially if you're going to be using this as a rental. This could be huge. This could change the profitability in a huge way. So Tacoma right now is really pushing for ADUs, and so it's a lot easier than it has been in the past to get approved for them. And you've already got power out here. So great footprint for an ADU. So let's go out here. We'll take a look at the parking spot and the alley. So alley access back here. Garage, and then parking. So lots of space. We'll head back into the main part of the house. But fully fenced back here, so perfect for pets, kids. So we will come on up here. And this is taking you into the mudroom, right off the back of the home. Again, here's the dining and the stairs. So beautiful home. So now stepping back into the heart of the home. In the beginning, I told you that this home was near the University of Puget Sound. It had character, space for a real family, and income potential that most buyers would walk right past. And now you've seen exactly why. It's a beautifully 1933 refinished home with one level living on the main floor, a fully finished basement with its own private entrance, and an oversized garage that opens the door to real potential with an ADU in one of the most walkable, established neighborhoods in Tacoma, the North End. So if this is the kind of home that you've been searching for, or if you want to know exactly or understand more about an ADU and the potential of income that it can bring in and how it works here in Pierce County before you buy a home, that's exactly the kind of conversation that I have with buyers every single week. So go ahead and reach out and let's talk about whether this one or something like it may make sense for you and your situation. And if you're curious how accessory dwelling units or ADUs, how they actually work in Tacoma right now, what you can do and what you can't do, and what it does to a home's value, just send me a DM. We can connect and go through everything from there.